is going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. Today we are taking a look at Jazwares AEW Series 5 Hangman Adam Page and Jon Moxley. These figures are now shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. As always, use code FORLIFE to save 10% off for your order at checkout. So we have seen these two released before in Wave 2. Hangman Adam Page had the trunks on. Mox had a different set of camo pants. But, you know, they are definitely different enough from the prior releases. They also do have different scans and some great accessories. But looking at the figures in the packaging, you get the images of Moxley and Adam Page on the front. Taking a look at the side, you get the number of figures, number 40 and 37, Series 5. And on the other side, you get the AEW logo. On the back, you get the beautiful artwork of both wrestlers as well as the other figures in the wave. Let's come back and get them out of the packaging. And here we got Hangman Adam Page and Moxley out of the packaging, and getting right into it, let's look at Hangman first. So accessory wise, you do get this pointing interchangeable hand, as well as this nice pitcher for some cold beer. I just like that, so unique. You know, Jazwares is really thinking outside the box with some of these accessories. Very cool. You also do get the shot glass for him coming out doing cool cowboy shit. And if you want to get a closer look at that, it's just a clear plastic cup. Nicely done. He does also come with quite a few accessories on the figure itself. So you do get this bandana, which is removable. We'll take care of that in a little bit. But looking at the vest, you get the nice little logos on there. Continuing on the shoulders, look at the sculpting with the buttons and the pockets, as well as the fringes. It continues on the back, got some nice fringe work. And the fringes hanging here on the bottom are actually from the belt, as you can see out front. I feel like they definitely add some nice detailing to them. And if you don't like that, you can just pop off the torso and just slide it right off. Even looking at the tights itself, it's got some more fringe details, some nice designs. Continuing on the knee pads, looking at the boots, and I am happy to report they did fix those huge clown feet that the Series 2 figure had. So they are definitely now more proportional to the figure. And if you want to remove the vest itself, you got to look at the figure underneath. See how the belt kind of hangs on them. And like I said, these figures do come apart pretty easily. Just be careful. There you go. If you want, you could slide the belt right off of his waist. And if you want to pop the head off, do this off camera. This also comes off. That's probably your best bet to remove this bandana. Some nice detailing on that. And we can reassemble Hangman Page. That's how he looks without the belt on his waist. Personally, I think it looks better with the belt. So we'll put that back on, snap the waist in place, rearrange that, and look how nice that looks. Some great detailing with this. He really does come with a lot of nuances, you know, not quite accessories, but, you know, definitely some things to add to the figure. Looking at the scan, looks pretty good. I mean, something's a little off about it. I don't know, kind of reminds me of the dude from Arrow a little bit, Stephen Amell. But you know what it is? Something with their paint applications. I don't know if I'm crazy about the gloss kind of look around the beard. Wish they could maybe fix that going forward. You know, makes it a little less accurate or realistic, in my opinion. But, you know, I do see Hangman in the scan. Looks pretty good. Take a look at the back. See the sculpt of the hair. Very nicely done as well. Just some great detail in this figure. I definitely do like this one. And now switching to Moxley. So you can see he does not come with as many accessories, but you do get the AEW title, which to me looked a little different when I was looking at it in packaging. So I do have some prior released ones. And you can see it's missing, well, one looks like a different vac finish. The one up top, the newer one, this one up here looks like a shinier, more kind of a gold look than the one at the bottom. Looks kind of more, I guess, a little less yellow to say. And if you notice, in between the white, the triangles, is not included on the top part up here. You do have the whites on the A and W logos, but I just wanted to point at that difference. You can clearly see it. Personally, I do like the older one better. Just looks more, I don't know, complete to me. but that's the new title. And as far as Moxley himself, so he does come with a new skin compared to his last release. As far as the pants, you do get the nice camo design with the yellow. I do like that. I feel like that pops more than his last figure. The vest is the exact same. You get the Mox spray paint on the back. And, you know, just judging at him in hand right now, obviously we'll get into some comparisons with the Series 2 figure, but I don't think they fixed the height. I think he is going to be around the same size, and he's going to be a tad too tall. But if you want to see how he looks like with the vest removed, take a look at the vest off of the figure. Definitely some nice detail. I do like this. Looks very nice. Very true to the actual real-life vest he wears. And taking a look at the figure itself, you get some of his tad details on his forearms. Continuing on the back. I don't know about you guys, but for you that had Series 2, I know I actually bought 2 of them. They both had marks on their torsos. I don't know what the deal with that was, but this one is clear and free of that, just to point that out. And let's come back and we'll get through some comparisons. And getting into some comparisons, so taking a look at Wave 2 Hangman on the left versus the newest Wave 5 on the right, you can see the most notable difference is the height. The older one seems to be significantly shorter. I don't know if that has to do with the new boot mold they used, but taking a look at side by side, you can see the newer figure is significantly taller. But comparing the scans up close, I'm going to say I think I like Series 2 slightly more than 5. Not to say 5 is bad, but I just see more of Hangman in this one. Taking a look at the sculpting in the back, very similar. Very close in the shade as well for both of the hair the colors themselves. And looking at the vest, you can see I think Series 5 definitely has more detail, more logos on the front, more sculpting added to it. While this one does have the large decal on the back that this one does not. You can see the Hangman logos on both of the back of their gear. But like I was saying before, and if you guys remember this problem with the clown feet, look how big those are. And look at the size difference now. So I am happy that they corrected that. It looks way better in my opinion. You know what? Let's come back and have them all decked out in their gear. So both the figures with most of their accessories, minus the pitcher of beer, kind of gives you more of a perspective of how different these figures are for the same character. I mean, if you like the shorter tights, the long tights, I mean, the height discrepancy bothers me. I'm not sure which is more accurate. I know he's probably only about 6 feet tall, so if I had to guess, I'd probably say Wave 2 is more accurate. And in case you are wondering, here's what the scans look like on the opposite figure bodies. And if you want to remove this bandana, you can. Pop this head back on, and that'll kind of give you an idea of how they look. I actually kind of like the way the Series 2 head looks on the Series 5 figure. I may actually keep it this way. Definitely looks very nice. Again, preference, depends which one you guys like better. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you like the head swap? Do you think the original head, the way they were, looked better? Now, taking a look at the 2 different Moxley figures. So we did point out before the differences in the 2 belts. You can clearly see them side by side right now. But as far as the height, I know a lot of us were hoping that they would fix it on the Wave 5 figure, as he's just a little too damn tall. I mean, he's only 6 feet tall. He's probably scaled to like maybe 6'5". So they did not fix the height on the new figure. He is the same height as the last figure release. And let's remove these belts, and we can get a better look at the scans up close. Personally, I kind of like the new scan better. I feel like this is a good representation of Mox in AEW. This one looks a little more cartoony. I feel like, to me, this looks a little more realistic. I do like that. The different color shading in the beard looks very nice. Kind of look from the side. This one did have the nice scar detailing on the top. I know, they both look good, but if I had to pick one, I think I'm going to go with the new skin over the last one. So you can see the back of the vests are the same. The different color camo in the pants. I personally like the yellow and white. The boots, exactly the same as well. And if you want to remove the vest, let's do that real quick. You can see the difference. Well, not really the difference. They are the same torso. But as I did mention before, I don't know why. If you guys can comment down below and let me know if you had the same issue. But my Series 2 had these weird marks on them. So I did buy a few just to have some extra title belts. But a lot of them had these extra like nicks or in the torso. That is fixed with this one. It is not anywhere near that on this figure. So that does look good. And you know what? If you want to see how the heads look swapped out. So I'm not sure if you could pick this up on the camera. So I did swap the heads, and the skin tone is a little off. They are different on these two figures. So you can see how the Series 5 head looks on the Series 2 body. And here is the Series 2 on the Series 5. You can see the skin tone is a lot lighter than the prior release. Like I said, it's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but with this head on this body, you can really see the difference in the skin tone. I'm surprised it is different, but nonetheless it is. But if you guys want to see what the heads looked on each other's body, I guess you can still get away with it. I mean, if you throw the vest on there, it won't be as noticeable. But let's come back and we'll do some final thoughts. And one last thing real quick, just wanted to show you guys what these Moxley figures look like next to, yes, a Mattel Dean Ambrose figure. I think that's probably the accurate height, if I had to say, but I mean, it looks like such trash compared to these Moxley figures. I mean, I just love his newer character, so much more badass, to be honest. And some final thoughts on these two. Personally, I think I like the Series 5 figures way better than the Series 2. As far as Jon Moxley goes, I feel like the yellow camo really pops more within the pants. And as far as the face, I just think it looks more like Moxley. It looks more realistic to me. Obviously, the belt probably is a little better, has a little more detail in the last figure. But if I had to pick one, I definitely would go with the Series 5, hands down for me. With Adam Page, I think this one is better too. While the Series 2 scan, if you ask me, is probably a little more accurate. I just love all the details he comes with. So many accessories, so much great detail on his tights and the boots and the vest. And you can't complain with the pitcher of beer on the shot glass. Just looks badass. I do think I will probably display this figure with the Series 2 head swapped out and probably put this one on the Wave 2 Hangman Adam Page. But like I said, I highly recommend both. You know, you can order these now at ringsidecollectibles.com. Use code 4LIFE. It'll save you 10% off your order. Please make sure to like this video. Follow me on Instagram at AlexWestCollects. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be pumping out a ton more AEW videos. We're going to be doing a ton more of Mattel Elite videos throughout the year. So please make sure to subscribe. It will really help me grow this page and this channel even more. Thanks for checking out this review, and take care.